Hi, welcome everyone. This is a video on uh, banana bread. How to make it in an instant pot, so air fried bread. So all you need is banana, and some cinnamon, and the mix, and some eggs. That's all pretty much what you need. So we're going to show you how easy it is to make in an air fryer. Just remember, before we go ahead, make sure you subscribe, like the video. Hopefully you can get some more content out. So initially what we did was break some eggs in. So we've got 3 organic eggs. Try to make it as healthy as we could. So once you got the eggs in, all you're doing is just whisking away. Make sure it's really well whisked. So once you've done that, then we move on to the bananas. So you get your bananas, get them all peeled up, and then what you'll just need to do is just make sure you just get them all cut up as well. They don't need to be even, because at the end of it they will be all mushed up together when they're getting all mixed together. So yeah, so initially we're just going through the process of just getting it all cut. So the bread is all the bananas all peeled, and they're all cut, as you can see. Stick them into a bowl. The next job is the probably hardest job, is getting them mushed. So there's various tools that you'll have in your kitchen, various utensils that you can use. But as you can see, it's never an easy job. You can even use forks. Use whatever you can to get them mushed up, and eventually they will mush up. So you just need a bit of patience. We added some extra stuff into it. So in the banana, add some cinnamon into it to give it that bit of taste. So while we were doing that, we prepared the air fryer. So we're using an instant pot air fryer. Really nicely shaped homemade bread. Put some grease paper into it. As you can see, just make sure you get it cut to the right size. We used some olive oil. We didn't have to, but we thought, just to make sure it doesn't stick, because it was the first time we're using it, we thought we'll just stick some grease paper, but also in terms of, brush it with some olive oil, so it's well prepared before we actually stick the whole mixture in. So as you can see, neatly done. To go into the instant pot. The setting on the instant pot is pretty straightforward. It tells you what to do. It also tells you in terms of reheat for some reason. That's what it said on the packet. So we did that as well. And a bit of faffing around with the instant pot, because it's the first time we're using. So that was the instant pot. There's some instructions in terms of what temperature it needs to be on. So going back to the mixture, we added a bit of margarine into it from reading some of the ingredients online, and then after that added the egg mixture that we had. So this is into the chopped up bananas that we already had. So as you're mixing it all together, as it's coming together, sticking together, what you want to do next is add the mixture. So this is a bread mixture that we already had come in a packet. So we started to slowly put that in, and just carry on mixing it, basically. You've got to be persistent with it. A whole bunch of different utensils that you can use, as you can see throughout the video. slowly but surely it will start coming together, as you can see. So once the mixture is done, and try to take out, I'm not going to say take out the lumps because there's plenty of lumps, but get it as smooth as possible, and then stick that into the this is the Instant Pot air fryer that we were using. So I watched a few videos already on YouTube mentioning about using an air fryer to bake your bread, and on the Instant Pot it's got a baking option. So we thought, you know what, let's give it a go and see how it comes out. So spread out the mixture across all the corners. With this one, with it being a square piece, it's really easy to do. So just spread it across. Once it's evenly spread across, just stick it into the air fryer. So in this air fryer, once we get it on, I think we had the time already set. Yeah, so we already set up a time according to what was on the mixture, the mixture's pot. So it was 22 minutes, 180 degrees. So we just basically set it up at that time. As you can see, I will just sticking it out and sticking it back in, just so that you can see in terms of how it's coming along. Yeah, I know you shouldn't really do that, but I was doing it all the time just to make sure nothing was burning. But you can see it was starting to get made really quickly. I had it on for 25 minutes, not 22 minutes. So I was checking every so often. So then we went down to 8 minutes, and I'm still checking, make sure it's not burnt. But as you can see, the texture's coming out. It is actually starting to look like bread, thankfully. So it still had more time, so I stuck it in for the last couple of minutes that were due. Still not burnt, thankfully. So in the last few seconds that were left, we did eventually just pull it out and get it peeled off, as you can see. There's another video that we did on the instant pot. So that's it. Yeah, it's just finished. So so eventually we will take this out. This is a voiceover, by the way. It's a lot easier. So that was all done and dusted. So we got this out. As you can see, honestly, it smells so good. Fresh bread smells so good, and this definitely smelled really good. So yeah, it comes out. Just let it cool down a little bit. It comes out straight out. You can see there's hardly any mess in the Instant Pot because of the grease paper. As you start cutting it into some small pieces, not into slices unfortunately, but to be honest, it's fine. We were just sticking some fresh cream and margarine on it and having it, so it was absolutely fine. Tastes fine, look good, as you can see. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.